Indeed, these days, as the Federal Reserve floods the economy with more and more money to try to give the economy a boost, here's what the Fed really hopes for: that with all this extra money, people will go and buy goods and services, and the capitalists will produce more to sell more. Well, they might, but if they're a free enterprise, here's something capitalists can do. Looking at all the money being pumped into the economy by the Federal Reserve, now by the deficit spending of the government under Biden as well, they have an option. They have a freedom. They can choose not to produce more goods to sell to the people with more money, but they can instead raise the prices. They're doing that because they can. It's in their hands to determine what the price is of the goods and services they sell. They see the Federal Reserve and other central banks pumping more money into the economy, so people will have the money with which to pay more for the goods and services they buy. They see the federal government, for example, under Mr. Biden, like Mr. Trump, pumping more money in than they're pulling out in taxes. That's what deficits mean, when the government spends more. And that's going to increase purchasing power in the population. So when capitalists see that kind of thing, they have a choice to make. And please notice, it's their choice. They can respond to the extra money in the economy. They can respond to the extra spending by the government by saying to themselves, wow, there's more purchasing power. There are more people out there with more money in their pocket. Let's order more goods from the companies that supply us in the stores where we are and so forth, in the malls where we are, because we'll be able to sell more. And that's, of course, what people at the Federal Reserve and the government want, because if what the businesses decide is to sell more stuff to soak up the extra purchasing power, that means more jobs for people producing that stuff. But I told you capitalists have a choice, and here it is. They can respond to the extra money in the economy. Whether it comes from the Federal Reserve or the US Treasury really doesn't matter. They can respond not by ordering more goods and selling more, but instead doing nothing of the sort, simply raising the price of what they already have to sell. And that's a lot easier. There's more profit in it because the costs of doing that are virtually zero. You just raise the price. It cost $40 before, now it costs 50. It cost 10 cents before, now it costs 15, and so on. And so that's what they're doing. They're raising the prices, knowing that people with more money will be able to pay them. And it's easier and quicker to get more profits by raising your price than by going through all the labor of producing more goods. So capitalists are raising prices, and the reason is because they can, because that's what a free enterprise enables them to do without their having to worry about or take any responsibility for the social consequences of the prices they raise.